Hello, and welcome again to our Windows 7 Beginner to Advanced video training series. In our previous lesson, we have discussed about Windows 7 Aero themes and features. Let's learn the other features of Windows 7 themes. Windows 7 Desktop Customization, Lesson 7, Part 1. In this lesson, we will cover a brief overview about your own customized theme, changing color scheme of your theme, using Windows Basic, Classic and High Contrast themes. To access the Windows Themes section, right-click on an empty area of your desktop, and choose Personalize. As I have described that, My Themes section has no theme by default. So, what is My Theme? My Theme displays a customized theme of yours. For example, let's say, I want to have nature theme for my desktop, but I want to customize the color scheme of this theme according to my preferences. So, to adjust the color of this scheme, I click on Windows Color. This opens another window to customize the colors of your window borders, Start menu, and taskbar. Here you can choose from a variety of colors. Here you have total 16 color schemes to choose from. So, I choose Sun color scheme and save the changes. As soon as I click on Save Changes button, I revert back to the Themes section, and now I have an unsaved theme in my Themes section. I also want to customize the wallpapers of this theme. So, I got the Desktop Background section. Here, you can see that, under the Nature theme, I already have 6 wallpapers checked and Change Picture Time is set to 30 minutes by default. Now, what I want is, I don't want nature wallpapers, so I uncheck them all by clicking on Clear All button, or you can also check or uncheck them by clicking on a small checkbox near every picture. Then I choose the wallpapers, which I want to have on my desktop. I am also resetting the change picture time to every 10 seconds, so I have a new wallpaper on my desktop after every 10 seconds. Now, I have a customized theme of my own, with modified colors and wallpapers. What I want now is to save the theme, so in future, if I want all the same preferences for my theme, then I don't have to start over. To save the theme, you can click on Save Theme link, or you can also right-click on Unsaved Theme icon, and choose Save Theme. Window will then ask you to type a name for your theme. Type a name and then press the Save button. Suppose, a day or week later, you changed your current modified theme to something else, like United States, and later you want again your modified theme back. Then you don't have to worry. As you can see, that now I have my personalized theme applied on my desktop, and after every 10 seconds, Windows is changing the wallpaper of my desktop automatically. Windows is choosing the wallpapers from the list that I have mentioned before. Now, I have a personalized color scheme. There are a lot of more features that you can customize according to your needs. You can choose whether you want transparency feature or not. As you uncheck the Enable Transparency, you can notice the changes in the taskbar. It is your choice that either you want the transparency, the windows, or not. The next thing is color intensity. As you move the slider to customize the colors, notice that current color scheme changed to customized. Window is showing you that now you are using a customized color scheme. If you want to have more choices in window colors, then click on Show Color Mixer. Here you can adjust the hue, saturation, and brightness as required. As you move the sliders, you can immediately notice the changes in your window colors. Click the Save Changes button to apply the changes. Now, you can see that I have another unsaved theme in my Themes section. If you want, then you like window color schemes, you can also customize the sound schemes for Windows. So, what are the window sounds? You can tell Windows to play a sound when a certain event occurs on your computer. An event can be an action that the user performs, like logging into Windows, cleaning up recycle bin, or some actions that your computer performs, like alerting you when you change your system volume. Windows 7 comes up with many sound schemes, and many Windows 7 themes have their own personalized sound schemes. You can access the sounds by right-clicking on your desktop and choose Personalize. In Personalize Windows, click on Sound icon. You can also access the sounds by clicking on Start button, then click Control Panel. In the search box type Sound and then click Sound. Now, click on the Sound tab. Here you see a list of program events and the default sounds associated with them. For instance, select Exit Windows and click the Test button to listen to the sound. So, this is the sound that you hear when you shut down your computer. Here you can assign any sound to any event you like. For example, I choose Empty Recycle Bin and assign a new sound to it, which is chimes. Click the Test button to listen to the sound. You can define different sounds to different events in one shot by repeating the same process. After changing the sounds, click the OK button to apply the changes. So, to test the sound, I right-click on Recycle Bin and choose Empty Recycle Bin. You will now hear the same sound that we have defined earlier. Let's move again to the sounds, and see what other functions are there. Under the Sound Scheme drop-down list, you can see many predefined schemes. So, I change the sound scheme to afternoon. Now, we test the asterisk event. Now, I again change the sound scheme to delta and test the sound for asterisk event. This time, we hear a different sound for the same event. So, all the sound schemes have predefined sound associated with different program events. But do remember that, if you change the sound scheme, then previously sound associated by you to different events will get lost and you may have to redefine everything from start. To avoid this hassle, you can save your own personalized sounds as a scheme. Just click the Save As button and type a name for your sound scheme. With this way, you still can change all your personalized program events in one shot, even if you have mistakenly changed the sound scheme, or changed the Windows theme. As we have discussed in detail about Windows 7 Aero themes, let's move to Windows Basic and High Contrast themes. Right-click on your desktop and choose Personalize to access the Themes section. The third section under Themes is Basic and High Contrast themes. Windows 7 Basic is the default theme in Windows 7 Starter and Home Basic. If you change the theme to Windows 7 Basic, then you must remember that you will no longer have the full Aero features. Even Windows can automatically switch you to Windows 7 Basic theme for many reasons, like if your computer is working slowly, then you might see a message that the Aero theme is using most of the computer resources. A program that you are running on your computer is not compatible with Aero themes. So, Windows automatically turned off some of Visual Elements, or Windows switches your desktop to Basic theme. Your laptop might be low on battery, so Windows turn off Aero themes to save the power. There could be many more reasons, like your computer is running low on memory, or you have changed your screen resolution, or you have changed your video card that does not meet the minimum hardware requirements. Let's change our theme to Windows 7 Basic. After changing the theme, first thing you will notice that transparency is now no longer available. To switch between applications, if I press Alt plus Tab key, you may notice that Live Preview on application thumbnails are no longer available. If I press Window key plus Tab key, then it is no longer working, because Flip 3D has also been turned off. The one major advantage that you will get using Windows 7 Basic theme is an increase in the performance of your system. Because Windows Basic themes use less resources than Windows Aero themes. If I change to Windows Classic theme, then you will see a look of old Windows 95 operating system, but with a further boost to your Windows performance. Windows 7 high contrast themes are often used by the people who have accessibility problems. High contrast themes heightens the color contrast of some text and images on your screen. In our next video, we will cover all the elements of Windows Advanced Appearance settings. Till then, have a nice day, and keep subscribing to our channel.